Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, wreaths, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also give me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think. And also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok, and Facebook. And I also have an Etsy shop, which I have mostly everything that I make in there. And these are the ladies that we are joining this month for the Snowman Showdown. Our hosts are Crafts Unleashed by Robin and Craftastic DIYs. I will have all of their links down below in the description box. More about that in a minute, but first, let's get into DIY number one. So the first DIY, I took one of these acrylic pieces from the Dollar Tree, and that was from the Dollar Tree as well, that pick. Also some little foam balls and some little fuzzy ones, and then one of these snowmen from the Dollar Tree ornaments. I didn't end up using those skates. You'll see in a minute. I flipped them out. Some yarn and this ornament from the Dollar Tree. And then these were some plastic balls that had these little lights in them from the Dollar Tree. And all I did was use a frosted glass spray. And that's how made them look snowy. And then we're going to be using a whole bunch of these things. So now first thing I did is I took off the little film that's on the top of the acrylic piece. It's on both sides. You just rip it off. And then what I'm going to do is spray it with some of my Elmer's glue spray. And I did it on top of a paper towel. Just make sure you do that. And then I went in with some of this shaved ice. This is in my Amazon shop. I get it on Amazon. And then I just sprayed over the top of it so that would seal it and the glitter wouldn't go everywhere. Then I took the little hat off of the snowman. And we're just going to use the hat. And then I took the this big snowflake, and I'm going to put some super glue and also some hot glue on it to glue it down to the little surface that we put that little shaved ice glitter onto. And then I'm going to use those little boots that you just saw instead of those ice skate ones. Those were too big. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some hot glue and some super glue, and I'm going to glue the hat right on top of one of these balls. Now you can also use the plastic ornament balls from Dollar Tree, and you can use the foam, the frosted spray on that as well. I'm using a stencil snowman. This is a screen stencil snowman face, but you could draw your snowman face, or you could buy the stickers on Amazon. So many different options, or you could get these on Amazon as well. I happen to have these, so that's what I used. And I just used my little squeegee, and you just put it right on there. They come out so cute and so perfect. And then once I got that all on there, what I did is I glued this ball to the other one. So you're going to glue both of the bottom surfaces together, like so. And then I'm going to put the little shoes, these little snowshoes, boots, whatever you want to call them, on the bottom of the snowman. Now I'm going to have my snowman. I made two other snowmen, and they're a little bit different than these. And these are very whimsical ones that you can make in all different ways. This one is going to look like he's like laying on the ice and kind of like slid on the ice. And the other two I made was one with three different snowmen heads like on top of each other, and they look like they're like trying to balance themselves on the ice. And then another one was one where the snowman's actually upside down. Super cute to make. I love these, and I will post that video down below as well, so you guys could check that video out in case you want to see how I made those ones. So then what I did is I took the chunky yarn, and around where you glue everything down, those little boots, I put it around that edge so you don't see the glue. Then what I did is I took a strip of fabric that I had, and I just, it's just a buffalo check fabric that I cut into a strip, kind of ripped it into a strip really. And then I took some hot glue, glued it around his neck to make a little scarf. And this went perfect with the hat, of course. But I got this fabric from Dollar Tree as well. Basically, everything was from Dollar Tree. So really good deal to make these. Now, I actually just had a craft show and I sold all 3 of these that I made. So they're a great seller, guys. And they're so cute. And then I took the little fuzzy balls. You get these from Dollar Tree as well in a package. They come in green and I think in red. And I did the red to make his little buttons. Now, these little branches are really very useful because you can cut them and you can make their little branches for the arms of the snowman. So I took the little foam balls that you also get at Dollar Tree and I cut it so it's flat on one side. And on the other side, I put a little bit of hot glue on the tip and then I just glued the little pick into the foam ball. And then I'm going to put some glue on the other end where I made it flat. And we're going to put it on the side to make his little arms, his little branches for his arms. And I'm telling you guys, there's so many different variations of these. I found them, I don't even remember where I found them. I think they were on Facebook. Somebody made them and I just thought they were so cute. So I'm going to glue that down now to the bottom. But first I'm going to take some Snow Tex. I get it at Hobby Lobby. Most of the craft stores sell it. And you're just going to brush it on with a little paintbrush. And you brush it on the hat. I brushed it on some of the greenery. I also brushed it around the where I glued the little foam balls on for his arms. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and some of this glitter. And I'm going to, it's like an really iridescent glitter. It's very fine. And I put some Mod Podge and then I put a little bit of glitter on him as well just to make it look snowy and sparkly a little bit on the body of the snowman. Just a little touch of something else. And now I'm going to take super glue and some hot glue to these balls. Now these are plastic balls, so it is going to melt it a little bit, but if you hurry up and glue it down really fast, it's not that bad. So what I did is I put the glue down on there first on the snowflake, but look how cute he came, you guys. And I'm telling you, I did an upside down one and one with 3 heads of snowmen. It's so cute. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So it's all about Snowman Showdown, and all of these ladies are joining in the fun. And I will have the links, the playlist will be down below so you can check everyone out. And also the link to the hosts will also be in the description box. So now DIY number 2. So now this DIY, I have a laser cutting machine if you're new to my channel. And I cut this so cute and whimsical looking snowman. So he's not your typical snowman. And these are for sale to either... I'm going to sell them already done, or I have the kits. When they sell out, though, they sell out. I don't do any more after I make so many of them. And what I did is I painted it, of course, the snowman white, the snowflakes I did white, and then the hat. I love the hat on this because it's nice and tall and wonky. I think it's so adorable. And I did that in black. And then I did a little heart that he comes with as well. This is all a wood kit, and you put it together yourself and make it however you like. And then where it's engraved, I wanted that to show a little more. So I just took a thin, this is actually a marker and it's just really thin on the end. And I just went over that section. And then I gave him some rosy cheeks with some of my Distress Oxide. I think it's Worn Lipstick, this color is. And then I took everything and we're just going to glue it down. So I glued down the brim of the hat. Now I'm using... the wood super glue from Dollar Tree and also hot glue. I love this glue. It works the best. And then his carrot nose, of course, was next. And all of my shelf sitters like this kits come with a stand, so you don't have to worry about it. It will stand up. And then I put some paint splatters all over the hat. And then I used some, I like the old vintage, kind of look rustic. So I used some dark wax, and it's the Kills wax. I get it on Amazon. If you don't like that look, you could skip this part altogether, but I do, so this is what I did. And all I use is a stencil brush. It's a wax, so you just rub it with your finger, go around the edges, and it just kind of defines everything. It makes it look really old and rustic. So then I took another strip of fabric to make a little scarf. And I think I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby. I always go in their clearance section where the fabric is, and I always get their remnants that they have left over. And then I just tied it in a knot, made a little scarf, and glued it down, and then trimmed it, how far I wanted. I actually sold this as well at the craft show today. I sold 85–90% of my stuff that I made today, guys, that is sold. It all sold, especially the Grinch stuff. Everybody loves the Grinch. So yeah, this stuff really sells. And I also put some of the snow text on top as well. I love using snow text for the summer. For summer, oh my goodness. For the winter things that I make. I just think it just gives it an extra touch of something. And then I put a little bit on the brim of his hat as well. So you can use as much of this as you want, or you don't have to use any at all. I just like it because it gives it an extra touch. Oh yeah, and I did the carrot too. His little nose, I put a little snow on it, just so he looks like a real snowman, It gives him a little more character, I guess. And then once I got that all put on, like I said, everything. Oh, I put some also on the snowflakes too. Forgot about that too. Sorry about that. And then I didn't like the eyes being just open and white on the inside, so I went in with the marker and I just colored them in with the black marker. And I liked that a lot better. And then I stuck a little dot with the tip of my paintbrush, and I just dipped it in some paint, and then that's how you get the little dot in the center of their eyes. And then I went in with the snow text, and I had this greenery left over from Dollar Tree and this little pine cone. I wanted it to look snowy, so I just put some snow text on that. And now this is the little triangle backing that goes on it that helps it stand up. You just put a little glue on each side, and then you stick it in the little slits, and then another bead of glue on each side. And then you just glue the whole thing to the back of whatever you're using that you want to stand up on a shelf. This way you don't have to lean it. It just stands up, and all of my kits come with these. And then you just stick it on the back. And there you go. There's your little snowman. Isn't he cute? I love the way he looks. It's different, and that's what I like. So let me know what you think about that one in the comments. So now DIY number 3. Now this little snowman I also made on my laser cutter. This is a different type of snowman though. And he's a little whimsical too, different. And he comes with all these pieces. Now this time, instead of painting him, I'm going to show you how I use scrapbook paper. So what I did is I took some scrapbook paper that I had in my stash, and I just traced out all the pieces. And I'm going to cut it out, and that's how I'm going to make my snowman. So you can either paint this or you can do what I'm doing. I figured I'd show you 2 different options in case you don't like to paint. And then this scrapbook paper I've had for such a long time because I used to do a lot of scrapbooking, so that's why I have a ton of it. But you could get scrapbook paper at any of the craft stores. And then what I did is I painted the back in white, and then I did his little shoes in black and the little buttons that it comes with as well. This is also a kit in my Etsy shop. And his carrot I did orange, of course, and then his little branches for his arms I did in a burnt umber. And then I'm just going to start gluing all that scrapbook paper down. So first I put the Mod Podge down, of course. Now, if you paint, you'll see the eyes, but otherwise, if you're going to put scrapbook paper over it, just a fair warning, you're going to have to draw the eyes on yourself. So, but I was okay with that, so it didn't bother me. So I put the scrapbook paper down with the Mod Podge, make sure it's smoothed out. And then, of course, I did the same thing with the hat that I cut out. The little brim of the hat, I did a different scrapbook paper, and the little ball of the hat, and then the actual hat portion I did in another one. But these all coordinated together. This was like a kit I think I got of scrapbook paper, so everything kind of went together. They were all like similar colors. And then the excess, of course, I just used my little sander and I sanded off the excess paper off the edges. And then I'm going to glue that down to the other piece, the backing. Sorry, that's my dog if you guys hear him in the background. He's really old, you guys. He's 19. 19 years old. And he still acts like a puppy. He's so cute. But anyway, so I'm going to use my dark wax and I'm going to go around the edges of the snowman because I like that look. If you don't like this look, skip it completely and just do the scrapbook paper or the painting. But I like to do a little extra sometimes, so I get carried away sometimes with my crafts. I get so into it. I just like to try new techniques and like to try new ways of doing things. So in the wax, I'm just into it right now. And then I do it around the nose as well and just make it look a little old. And this one came out so cute too. I sold this one as well at the craft show. And then the shoes, I just took a stencil brush and I dipped it in some white paint and I made the shoes look a little bit like snow was on them. So I just did it around the edges. I just dabbed it. And I did it also around the nose as well. And it just gave it a little snowy effect because it is a snowman. And I just dipped a little more. And then I also did it around the little arms as well for the branches. I made it look like, you know, there's snow on it. It just gives it a more realistic look. And then I also did a little more on top brushing of the white to give it a little more effect. And then we're just going to start gluing everything down. Really simple kits to make, you guys, and I absolutely love these. I do sell a lot of these in the winter time. I keep on wanting to say summer. I'm so tired, you guys. I've done a craft show all weekend, and I'm exhausted. And then I already made this video, and the sound was not, it didn't work. I don't know what happened. And then I ended up posting the video with no sound when I had sound when I put it up on YouTube, so I don't know what happened. But yeah. It's been quite the weekend for me, but it's okay. I did really good at the craft show, and now I'm getting the video up with the sound, so I apologize if anybody has watched the other one and there was no sound. I really don't know what happened. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, so I couldn't tell you. Sometimes it's YouTube and it's not even us. It just happens. Things glitch, you know, modern technology nowadays. And then I'm just going to glue the little heel part of the shoes onto the other piece of the shoe. I don't even know if I'm making sense. Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. And then I'm just going to glue them to the bottom there. And he also comes with a stand as well. So all of them come with a stand. And then I'm going to draw his little eyes, which was really easy. I just did oval eyes. Really simple. You could do circle eyes. I mean, whatever you want to do. And I did dress him up a little bit too, which you'll see in a minute. But then I went ahead and I put a little bit of snow on the buttons as well. I thought that would be a nice little touch because he's very snowy, as you can see. And I just glued everything down. And I'm telling you, that wood super glue is really awesome at Dollar Tree. Highly recommend it. And then there you go. I'm doing the little oval eyes, really simple. And now here's the little triangle piece again that goes on the back for him to stand up. And you just put hot glue and you just slip it in the slit. And then it sits flat straight up. And I really love these. They work out really well. And there you go. And now he's standing up. But then I decided I wanted to put a little scarf on him as well. So I did have this little baby blue color of fabric. So I just wrapped it around and tied it in a knot. And then I just cut it, you know, the way I wanted it. And then I cut it to the side a little bit and glued it on him. And then I took a little button that I had and I just stuck that in the center of the scarf. And there you go. I think he turned out so cute. So let me know what you guys think. Also, don't forget to go check everyone out. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, remember, stay crafty. Bye.